Hello students, I am Atul Sharma and I will be teaching you today science and technology. The class is on space and related theories. This will be our topic for UPSC CSC GS paper 3 science portion. Okay, so in science and technology, space as an area is very important because every year one or two questions are asked in main examination as well as almost 2 to 3 questions at least are asked in the prelims examination, particularly from space or some related space concepts. Okay, so understanding space is very important because it is the most uh, curiosity filled area since ancient times. So, what we are going to do in today's class? First, we will be doing the context. Second, we'll be looking at key concepts regarding space, etc. Then we'll see measurement. After measurement, we'll be looking at key theories which are there regarding space and other theories which are helping to understand space. Okay, so first of all, let us move to the context. What is the context? Context means that we are nowadays a new term is evolving which is called space economy. Okay, so in space economy, because in context you should know why do we study, why do we need to study space or space concepts, what is the use of it. Okay, so if you look at 2024 data, space economy is about $500 billion globally. Okay, and it is poised to increase to $1.8 trillion by 2040, which is huge. Okay, and so this is its economic context. In general, also, if we see from ancient times, there have been astronomers who just look at the sky and tell a lot of things. Okay, at that time there were not much of a technologies were developed, but as the time grew, there were many things that came to light about space, like the planets and details about our sun, our earth, and the origin of universe. Okay, so that's how its own long history is always there with it. Okay, now let us move to the key concepts. key concepts. So first, what is space? Let us understand what is space. Space in general is an area which is empty. An area or volume which is empty. It can be a three-dimensional, space where things or events occur. Okay, so this is called space, and you can see in general a space can be shown like this. There are three axes, three dimensions. Okay, y axis, x axis, and z. So here you can have any kind of object. Okay, so that is a space. Now another important thing to understand about space is that space, there are three things that you should know, that are its types of space. Okay, so there are majorly three types of space. One is outer space, another is deep space, and another is interstellar space. Okay, so let us understand the differences. First, let us take the outer space. Outer space is that area, that zone beyond the Kármán line, which is about 100 kilometers above the earth. Okay, so Kármán line is nothing but an area, a threshold beyond which there is rarefied atmosphere. Okay, very rare or less dense area is there, where very least amount of air density or atmospheric density exists. Okay, so and beyond this, all of it combined, so it will have both of these under it. Outer space is beyond Kármán line, but it will include deep space and interstellar space also. Okay, let us see what is deep space. Deep space is basically your area or zone from Earth Moon system to heliopause. Okay, so this is the region called deep space. What is the Earth Moon system? It is nothing but the Earth and Moon themselves taken up, and beyond Earth Moon system till heliopause. Heliopause is the limit of the sun. limit of sun. Limit of sun means the gravitational pull of the sun. Okay, so till gravitational pull of the sun, it is considered as deep space. Okay, so very important to understand this deep space, because majority of the missions are taken up in the deep space, including the sun like Astrosat or Aditya L1, okay, or any other missions like Mars orbital mission, Chandrayaan mission, and our own any other space missions that you can see, Cassini mission, etc. Okay. Now we move to interstellar space, which is beyond heliopause. Okay, so this is interstellar space, but within the galaxy. But within the galaxy. So Milky Way as a galaxy, which is our galaxy, but beyond heliopause, which is the influence of our sun or any other star included. Okay, heliopause or any other star, but within the galaxy, which is called interstellar space. Okay, so these are the three types, and you can see that deep space and interstellar space come under the outer space, because outer space is nothing but whole of the zone beyond the Kepler, which is the limit with respect to the Earth. Okay, and you can, if you want to see, 100 kilometers is the altitude above mean sea level. Okay, so this is the thing about types of space. Another very important concept that you need to know is the difference between three things. One is space, another is universe, and another is cosmos. And you will see these particular types of terms in the newspaper, and sometimes people get confused in these concepts as well. So what is space? It is nothing but empty and open area, as we very well know about space. But universe, it is basically the all the matter in the known observable space. Okay, and it's all the matter now. Whatever you see in the known universe, that is called universe. All the matter that is known in the observable universe. Okay, so that is called universe, including its laws as well, because you very well know that physics laws are applicable across the universe, and till now at least we know many of the laws are applicable and its laws in every part of the universe which is known. Okay, and there may be some debate about few areas like the black hole, etc., where some laws are not applicable, but still all matter that is known is also included in the universe, which is known, of course, which is the black hole, which is known as a part of universe. That's it. Okay, and what is cosmos? Cosmos is the whole harmonious order of the universe, known and unknown, micro to macro. That is called cosmos. Okay, cosmos is all about whole harmonious order, whole universe which is even still not known, but it is there. And we understand that it is very important that such that's the basis of any kind of discovery, any kind of research, that we very well know something is keeping the whole universe stabilized, which is the cosmos. Cosmos is nothing but whole harmonious order of the universe, known, unknown, and micro to macro. Micro to macro means that smallest particles till biggest objects like the galaxies and superclusters, etc. Very important. Okay, so this is very, very important. After this, let us move to another thing that we must know is the measurement. Our next point, which is measurement. Okay, measurement is done through units. So what are the space units? The oldest one is astronomical unit. Okay, astronomical unit as AU. AU is nothing but the distance between the Earth and the Sun. Okay, so it was the oldest one that was used. Okay, then came light year. Light year, okay, it is nothing but distance traveled by light in vacuum in 1 year. Okay, very important. Light year, distance traveled by light in vacuum in 1 year. Okay, and there are various values and numerical data, not much required from the perspective of UPSC because that is not asked everywhere in the exam, but you should have some idea what are these concepts. Then there is parsec. Okay, we'll discuss detail. Okay, what is parsec? Parsec is made up of two words. Parallax plus second. Parsec. So parsec is like a parallax second. What is parallax? You should know this particular parsec. In general, it is, in general, I am telling you, 3.26 light years. And astronomical unit, you very well know what is the distance between Earth and Sun? 150 million kilometers. Okay, and light year is the distance traveled by light in vacuum in 1 year. You very well know the speed of light. Okay, and with that speed you can just calculate the particular light year distance. Okay, now what is parsec? Very important to understand the unit parsec, which is 3.26 light years. Parsec is based on, okay, first it is for very far distance. Very far distances like two distant objects, okay, like the stars, some distant galaxies. Okay, second thing about parsec is that parsec is based on method of triangulation. Method of triangulation. Okay, and I'll tell you what is triangulation here. Basically, here what we do, you can take this example. Maybe this is the point object, this is our sun. Okay, and you can have our earth like this. Okay, which is revolving around the sun. Okay, earth is revolving around the sun, and at different time periods you very well know that around the sun it takes how much time to for the earth to revolve? 365 days. And 365 days, or you can just say 1 year. In this 1 year, at two different points which are opposite points, so they will of course be 6 months apart. Okay, so you can take this particular any object. Okay, maybe this object. Okay, so this particular object you see from different points at different time points. Okay, and through taking this in different time points you get a particular angle being created. Okay, and you very well know distance between earth and sun. So this angle theta is taken up. Okay, this theta angle is taken up in this, and you do the triangulation. So the distance is 1 by p. Okay, distance is, see, this is a formula which is derived after many derivations. So you need not go into the deep, but parsec is d is equal to 1 by p. P is parallax angle. Parallax angle. Parallax angle. It is in arc seconds, which is a very small angle in arc second. Okay, you must have heard about, okay, like there are 1 hour 3600 seconds. Sorry. And there are below this seconds there are arc seconds. Okay, so here the arc seconds, basically the angle is done like inverse and you get the distance directly. So that is a parsec method of triangulation. You can see the triangle being created to find out the distance. Okay, and distance d. Okay, so this is basic about the units to measure the distances in space. See, very important to understand that you need not become a scientist. You have to have awareness about science. Very important to understand, because too much of a technicality is neither asked nor expected from you, and you should have awareness how things work, because there will be, as an administrator, there will be scientists, other people to advise you, guide you, and if you have some idea, you will be able to take decisions. Okay. Now, two more things that I want to give you an idea about. One is observable universe till now. Let us see. And another is okay. So observable universe.